An entire part or individual features can be manually changed to different colors with a couple conditions. Individual face colors cannot be set. If a face is coplanar to another feature, then the feature color will retain the color of the feature that is higher in the Design Explorer. To change the color of the entire part, from the main menu, go to Edit, then select Color. In the workspace, right-click on the part and choose Select Color. When the Show Colored Features box is checked, features can have different colors from each other. If this box is unchecked, all the features will have the same assigned uniform part color. Select the Color button to apply color to the part, or the Edge Color button to apply color to the part edges. Select a color from the Basic Colors area or create a custom color. Use the luminosity meter to adjust the values for hue, saturation, and luminosity. To change a color, click Add to Custom Colors. It will appear in the Custom Colors palette at left. Click OK and the preview will update to reflect your selection. Adjust the opacity slider bar or enter a value in the field. This is optional. Less will make the part appear transparent, like glass or clear plastic. Click OK. For additional features, in the Design Explorer, right-click on the feature and select Feature Color. If you modify the color properties of a part, it will carry those properties into any assemblies it is inserted into. However, in the assembly, you can assign the part a new color. Multiple copies of a part in an assembly can each have a different color. These colors will be specific to this assembly. Note that using the Color Properties dialog box on a subassembly applies the same color, opacity, and reflectivity values to all the parts in that subassembly. All three ways, part, feature, and assembly, bring up the exact same dialog box. Here's another example of how the various color options work. In this part workspace, the default part color is set to dark gray. The square on the bottom has the default part color. It was extruded from a sketch with the color left as is. The default part color for the cylinder and pyramid was overridden and replaced with separate feature colors. 5 copies of the part just shown have been inserted into this assembly workspace. The 2 parts in the rear have both been left with their original part colors. Part 1 has the Show Feature Colors box unchecked, with the radio button for Use Original Part Color selected. Because Part 1 is not allowed to display feature colors that override the default dark gray, but the part has been assigned its default part color, the entire part is dark gray. Part number 2 is exactly the same as number 1, except that Show Feature Colors has been checked so it can display the default and feature colors as assigned to the original part in the part workspace. Like Part 1, the radio button for Use Original Part Color is selected. The 3 parts in the front row all have the radio button for Use Assembly Color selected. The assembly color in this case is green. Part number 3 has the Show Feature Colors box unchecked. Since it must use the assembly green color and is not allowed to display separate feature colors, the entire part is green. Part number 4 must use the assembly green color, but it has the Show Feature Colors box checked. Note: original feature colors override the default part color and the assembly color, so the cylinder and pyramid display the feature colors assigned in the original part workspace. On the other hand, the assembly color overrides default part colors. Since the rectangle was not assigned a unique feature color in the part workspace, it displays the assembly green color. Part number 5 has the exact same color settings as part number 4. It must use the assembly color, but like part number 4, it has Show Feature Colors checked. The rectangle is red instead of green because after this part was inserted into this assembly workspace, the entire part was selected separately and assigned the red color. Note: original part feature colors even override this color assignment. Only this part displays the rectangle in red because the part alone was singled out and assigned the red color. The other parts were not selected for this color change, so they are not affected. Any assembly colors assigned to a part in the assembly workspace exist only within the assembly workspace and will not affect the appearance of the part outside of the assembly, as demonstrated here. Parts number 1, part number 3, and number 5 are each selected to be edited in a separate window where you can see the original part colors have not changed outside of the assembly. The part color features of a Libre design have just been explained and demonstrated. You learned how an entire part or individual features of a part can be manually changed to different colors.